What do people say when you ask them what's the real reason you're single? We asked 30 people and here is what they had to say. 1. Trust issues and I honestly would rather not be in a relationship anymore. 2. I am unable to make the first move. Some kind of fear prevents me from doing it. I wait too long and lose the girl and heartbreak ensues. I'd give anything to break this shitty cycle. 3. I nearly never make the first move too. I made a slap bet with 5 of my friends to get out of it. A couple of them I knew would slap me hard as shit if I lost the bet, so literally the week after I hit on a girl at a party. She fell face first and got really hurt before I could get anywhere. I swear if there's a God he really enjoys cock blocking my ass. 4. As soon as I start to like someone, I go crazy and then self-sabotage hard. 5. I'd like to think I just don't need a relationship right now. 6. I've seen lots of friends do this, either come on too strong, obsess, or go cold. 7. I think the most crippling worry I used to have was thinking that there aren't many people out there who could possibly like me. I went through some tough rejections but I eventually found a community who helped me believe that I am likable and worthy of love. After that, rejection became easier to take because I believed that there were plenty more opportunities for me, given that there's a big world out there and I'm not a terrible person. So my encouragement to you is this: it gets easier as you learn to genuinely be grateful for who you are. And an easy way to kickstart that is by surrounding yourself with people who are also genuinely grateful for you in a real way. 8. I have no idea how to flirt. I'm not attractive enough for others to initiate. 9. I'm a pretty bad boyfriend, to be honest. I get tired of people and want to be left alone for long periods of time. That's not great for relationships. Mix that with some trust issues and well, at least I got my hand. My mom says that even as a little girl I would play with others for a bit, but then come in by myself, head to my room alone, and just be. I married a pilot so I get to have a part-time husband, but also the alone time I need. No kids. Not totally on purpose, but we never wanted them badly enough to follow up on why they weren't arriving. Probably for the best, due to me getting over people. 10. My mom says that even as a little girl I would play with others for a bit, but then come in by myself, head to my room alone, and just be. I married a pilot so I get to have a part-time husband, but also the alone time I need. No kids. Not totally on purpose, but we never wanted them badly enough to follow up on why they weren't arriving. Probably for the best, due to me getting over people. 10. Generally speaking, people who enjoy self-imposed solitude prefer it to be on their own time. As in they want people to keep them company when they want company, and to leave them alone when they want solitude. This means either the person they are with must want to be at someone's disposal all the time, and just be okay with being ignored randomly, or the relationship won't work. Not many people want to be that. 11. I'm uglier than my inappropriately high standards. 12. No one wants me. I don't like going to restaurants by myself so I would be satisfied with someone that would just eat with me. 13. Because I can't seem to believe that any man would want a woman like me. So I just bury myself in work and focus on getting degrees instead. 14. Life taught me that there is always someone who would be a perfect fit for you. Some of my friends are weird, some bit crazy, some not so, physically attractive, and yet, all of them, are in happy relationship. Additionally, I personally grown up to appreciate the character of a girl rather than looks. And I tell you, one of the coolest, sexiest, smartest girl I have ever met would be probably rated, sorry for the rudeness, by most of the guys like 4/10. Still, her character and how she behaved was phenomenal and pimped her score to 9/10. Again, rude to score people like that, but just wanted to explain my point. So do not give up, never surrender, and push forward, miss. 15. My partner of 10 years passed away last year. I know what you mean. There is a lot of nuance just in moving forward through life without even considering dating again. I have had a few people clearly hint they would date me if I ever felt like it one day. I don't think that's ever going to happen though. Kind of just broken and fine with that. I'll have new adventures that don't revolve around being in a relationship. I wish you the very best. 16. My self-confidence is at an all-time low after my previous girlfriend. It's been almost 2 years and I'm still not in the mood for another relationship. 17. I like being single. I like the peace and quiet of it. Sometimes, someone outweighs the benefits of that, but usually, not. Why are you not single? 18. This. For a long time I kept thinking I should find someone, until I finally realized I don't need to live my life based on other people's ideals. Every once in a while I think it would be nice to have someone else to do the dishes or take a shift medicating the cat every 12 hours. But none of that outweighs the peacefulness of having my time to myself, peace and quiet, and my house just the way I want it. 19. I love being alone and I'll stay single until I find someone I want to be around all the time. I'm very content with my life and I've never met a guy I wanted to share my space with in a significant way. That said, I'm in my mid-20s and it feels like everyone is getting married. I sometimes feel rushed by external sources and societal expectations. 20. Mid-20s? Shit, wait until you're my age, 43. Literally everyone in my peer group is partnered and or has children, and people think there's something wrong if you have neither of these. Why is it so hard to believe that a woman in her 40s is actually happy alone? I'm not unattractive and my personality is nice enough, so if I really wanted someone, I'm sure I could have found them by now. But no, clearly I'm crying myself to sleep every night in my large empty bed. 21. I'm probably gonna get some hate for this, but people who say this, and I'm guilty of it myself, say no one finds me attractive but actually mean no one I find attractive finds me attractive. 22. I very recently came to terms with this very reality you have shared with us. However, I think being positive is important. I grew up living in a hospital, I had cancer twice and it ate up my entire childhood. I took 12 years after my last course of treatment to realize that some of my problems aren't my fault. Everyone's life has complexities and even though some things never seem to happen to us, it doesn't mean they never will. Being positive is important. I decided to confront my issue head-on. I reached out to anyone who would listen. To my surprise, I got some support. I felt better. It wasn't enough. But it was the first step to helping myself. 23. I took care of my late papa for 6 years and nephews for 2 of those. I didn't want to make anyone feel that they had to sign up for what I did. Now, I am adjusting to life without my papa and being alone for the first time in my life. I have come to like being alone. I also wouldn't know where to begin looking. 24. Single for 5 years now. I stayed single after my past relationship because I realized that I have much more freedom than I did when I used to be in being in relationships. I can do anything I want without having to worry about anyone else. Less stress. 25. I am extremely scared to hurt another person. Also by that I'm not willing to be vulnerable, to open up. After few relationships I'm scared of my own energy and how intense can I be. I know that someday I'll have to open up and I'm sure it's coming, but I'm not ready and I want to work on my career and skills. 26. Maybe I can explain in words, I think I have fear of commitment and the idea to spend a lot of time together. It's nice and fun to have someone and be happy, but I like my alone time too, and I think I'm scared to lose someone. Lost my mom in 2012, had cancer. Probably has to do with that too. Something in my head is holding me back and ignoring trying to avoid those things. I got a lot of good friends. Like to party and social life is good, so what's really stopping me for in relationship? 27. I don't know, but I think I have trust issues. My self-esteem is really low and I think I still have crush on a friend who friend-zoned me 2 years ago. 28. I don't go out to the places people meet other people. I'm awkward, and I'm ace, so I'm too afraid to get to know someone and have them drop me for it. 29. I think I approach it the wrong way. I come off as just wanting to be friends, so probably put people off thinking that I'm not interested in them in the relationship kind of way. 30. The person I want, who wants me back, is waiting for me to grow up. Ouch.